I've been using Unity for 6 months. Half a year is quite a long time, so I will show you some games I made during this period. These games can be made based on tutorials, especially the first one, and some others are totally own projects. Let's start. This is the first game project I've ever made in Unity. As you can see, I can move using A, D, and I can jump with W. And by pressing space, I can shoot. Obviously, I made all these things based on a tutorial. You have an enemy called Rund, which is going to shoot you when you reach an area you can see, and your objective is just to kill him. Okay, so I will try to kill him, please. No, okay, he killed me. It's quite difficult to actually kill the enemy because the bullets, when they collide, they are destroyed. So yes, it's quite it's not yes, I killed him. Okay, yes, but there is no restart, there is no game over, there is nothing. But I think it's a good game just to begin in the game development. So then I decided to create an endless runner. What I really like about this game is the art. I really like the art. You can see there is a scroll. The pixel art is incredible. I didn't draw these things, unfortunately. This is also from a tutorial in which I have all the assets included. The rocks are amazing. The character is amazing. What I really like also is the background. You can see it seems like everything's moving, but the character is not moving. What it moves are the rocks and the floor. The only thing you have to do is to dodge that rocks by pressing space. You can jump, and if you die, you can restart the scene pressing X, and then you press again X and you can play again. This is a simple version of Flappy Bird. I always die in the beginning. As I was saying, this is a simple version of Flappy Bird. The jump isn't the best, the movement isn't the best, everything isn't the best, but the game works. It's quite fun to play it, but it's not a really good recreation, okay? This game is also an endless runner. It's based on COVID and coronavirus, all that things. I really like the green particles you're seeing in the background. The art, it's also really incredible. Unfortunately, again, this is from a tutorial. I didn't make it on my own. But yes, this game is actually really funny and fun. You can barely play it. It's endless. You don't have an end. You can play it forever. It's really simple. It's not that complicated to do. I think everything is okay. Then we have Tetris. We can move the pieces, let's say. We can make this, and obviously you can destroy a complete line if you achieve that, obviously. Well, this was quite a bit complicated to do when I did it. Because I had to work with a grid, and I've never worked with a grid. I think it's a bit complicated. Obviously, in the beginning, everything is complicated. But I really like this game because it's like it's an original game, you know, games from years that have been existing. I won't be able to even make one line because I suck at this game. I really suck at this game, but I will try to. Yes, I am not going to be able to even make one row. Yes, I suck at Tetris, but I think it's a really fun game. But yes, it was too much complicated to do this. I mean, to understand how the code works. because all these projects are made just with tutorials. This game is just incredible. It's a 3D helix jump. You probably know this game. You have to avoid colliding with these red things. You have to collide with the blue ones, and you have to go all the way down to the bottom of the level. But this is not actually a level. This is infinite. And obviously if you lose, you are restarted to the beginning. I think it also works on mobile, and it doesn't have many bugs. I think I don't really remember, but it's quite funny. But what I died there, and I don't think I collided with red. It may have some bugs, but as I said before, I don't remember. But yes, I remember I had some problems because the project wasn't working properly. For example, the score you can see it's 1 and it shouldn't be 1, but yes, I reached the end, I think. What? Now this is quite weird. Something is not correct, but the main mechanic of the game is made. This game is called Escape the Toaster, and is the first game I made completely on my own, obviously watching some tutorials, looking for some information online, but the principal mechanic is game by myself. So yes, let's play. You can move with W and A. Some clouds are spawned, and as you can see, you have to dodge the toasters. You have to also collect these items, and your money will be higher. You can have a best score that I don't know why it isn't showing, or I think is this your score. Well, use message. I had some problems with the UI. You can see it's all so small. I don't know why, but obviously you can see here the text. If I could, well, this text over here, it's like broken. You can see it's broken. I don't know what happened to the UI, to the canvas, but everything works fine. And all the art you are seeing here, the sprites, this toaster, the clouds, it's all made by myself. So yes, it's quite interesting. I even tried to do some things in 3D, like this is called a 3D test. There are some shadows, there is a movement, you can jump multiple times. Is 3D. I don't really like 3D because I always try to make my games for mobile, and most 3D games didn't work very well in mobiles. So that's why I usually make games for mobile, and that's the reason why I think I wouldn't like to make 3D games. This game is it in the channel is called The Faster The Better. It's just a reaction test. When the red button becomes green, touch the screen. It has some animations. It's a really cool game. It was made in just 72 hours or 48. I don't remember. But let's play. Tap anywhere to start, and we have to wait for green. If we don't wait and we press early, it restarts. So yes, let's wait for green, and when it turns green you have to click, and you can see here the milliseconds we take. You also saw this game in the channel. This is probably the best game I've ever made. I will turn on the post-processing effects. You have here an information button, and there's animations. I really like these animations. You have a button to go to the YouTube channel, and obviously the button to start playing. Let's play a little bit. We're going to tap to start. The particles, we have particles, we have post-processing effects. this blur, and I really like the particles that will be shown when I reach the end line. You can see it's like a jetpack, or I tried to do that. You can see here level 1, the total count of jumps, the tries, the seconds, and we can pass to the next level. I think this could be a perfect complete game. The only thing that I could add is sound effects and music, but the gameplay is smooth. I really like it. It has a total of 8 or 9 levels. I don't remember, but it's really fun to play. It's a copy of Color Switch, but it has other particles. It has post-processing effects, and everything is incredible. So yes, this is most of my projects I made in 6 months. I hope you liked the video, and bye bye.